And with the pace we see in games, it really helps to have more legs to run. Each of these coaches have a lot of options, so it'll be interesting to see how they play the matchup.
And the Clippers starting five. They've got Paul George. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Robert Covington. Then it's Ivica Zubac. And it's Gordon in at the shooting guard position. And finished off by KD.
Anticipating the contact there and toughness through that play, Durant is not afraid to attack the defense.
And George kicks to Gordon. Covington passes to Zubac. Kicks it out to Leonard. Pass to George. Just 5 on the clock. Leonard attacking. Can't cash in from close range.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And it's sent back by George.
Oh, George has such great defensive instincts, the length, and then the read that time.
And so it's Covington who brings up the ball for the Clippers.
Well, in spite of the critics and the injuries, Paul George continues to produce one of the league's truly elite players. Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Phoenix on defense. Paul George making his last shot. Out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession. And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who spoke with Tyronn Lue.
Well, Kevin, he said for them to prevail, they've got to be stout in the post and close off those driving lanes. If they fail to do those two things, it could be a very long night. And to be honest, he didn't sound like he thought they could.
Thank you, David. Now here's Durant. Passes it to Booker. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Here's a Kogi. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And you mentioned the injuries for Paul George. Let's see, GA, the broken leg, shoulder surgeries, last season a torn elbow ligament.
And I'm sure there are a few others, Kevin, but give him credit. To battle through and maintain his greatness tells you something about his competitive will.
For the Clippers organization, GA, what do you think the goal is?
Well, it's clear to me, Kevin, get to the NBA Finals. The Clippers have never made it there. And I think a trip to the Finals is within reach of this group. They just need to stay healthy.
KD finds Paul. Leonard with the steal. George against Paul. Over in the corner, Zubac. Back to George. Inside, here's Covington. That one doesn't go. Good D by Booker. Leonard against Durant. On the wing, Booker fires from deep. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Just not thinking about it twice. Devin Booker with the ball. He's going to let it rip.
Outside, Gordon. Outside for George. Great D that time from Durant. The Suns leading. And the pass to Okogie.
2 minutes remaining.
Back to KD. Paul with the ball. Defended by Gordon. Three-pointer. And KD the bucket on the assist by Paul. KD's got 5.
And as good a passer as we've ever seen in the NBA. Chris Paul setting up a great look that time.
Zubac with the screen for Leonard. And with the 15th pick in the 2011 draft, Kawhi Leonard wasn't highly touted coming out of high school or college.
Listen, even in the pros, recognition took a while. How about this? He won Finals MVP and Defensive Player of the Year before he ever made an All-Star team. Now, one of the 75 greatest.
Paul kicks to Booker. Ayton against Zubac. Durant feeling it out a bit. Kicks it out to Booker. Shot clock at 2. For 3, Okogie. It's hauled in by Zubac. Clippers trail by 3. Outside Leonard. Zubac's in the post. Ayton's there. Pass to Gordon. Back to Covington. Leonard inside. Defended by Paul. Offensive rebound. Phoenix leading by 3. Down low. And then Durant with the jam.
Booker's all-around game is really coming together. Nice play there.
Here's Leonard. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Yeah, nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Paul dishes to Booker. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 3 assists now in this one.
And this is the type of play where Devin Booker is going to gain a lot of confidence and might start getting aggressive.
Now here's Leonard. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Zubac's with the screen for Leonard. Back to George. Here's Covington. Left side Gordon. Over Booker. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Phoenix with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells this.
And please give a big round of applause for your Suns Youth Dance Team.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Suns.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Durant is out there with Ayton. And it's Okogie at the small forward position. That's who's out there for Phoenix. And the Clippers call time here.
After missing the playoffs for 10 consecutive seasons, boy, the Suns not only got to the postseason in 21, they made it all the way to the finals. So what a turnaround for that franchise.
And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. 8-point game. Kicks it out to Gordon. Covington in the corner. Back to Gordon. Here's George. And that one is good from Zubac. It's been quite a turnaround, hasn't it, Brent, for Phoenix? Ever since they acquired Chris Paul in that trade from Oklahoma City, they've been a different team.
Yeah, and I don't think you can really give enough credit to what it is that Chris Paul has brought, along with the combination and relationship that he has with Monty Williams. I mean, that leadership with that young roster and giving those guys belief has elevated the play of everybody who's put on that uniform.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Covington finds Gordon. Zubac's with it. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. And here's Leonard from 3. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
Sometimes tough to get out to that corner, and Kawhi sat there and made the defense stretch out.
Durant with a screen on Gordon. And then Durant with the jam.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Here's George. Kicks it out to Gordon. Back to George. Shot clock at 6. A steal. Ayton, the pass to Paul. Booker looking around. And Covington sends it back.
The rejection, Covington, good job defensively.
Here's Booker. Brent, did you have any superstitions when you played in the NBA?
Not so much, Kevin. I really had more routine, and if I got off my routine, I might be a little bit, nervous. But nothing superstitious and nothing that I can recall.
And the Suns call their first time out of the game. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Kicks it out to Booker. It's Durant on the wing. To Okogie. 4 on the clock. Here's Ayton driving inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Suns lead by 8.
How about Ayton just gliding to the rim with that 7'1" frame?
And since 1999, the Clippers and Lakers have shared their downtown LA arena. The only NBA teams to split a venue, but that's going to change soon.
In the corner, George with it. Over Booker. George, no good. Suns leading by 8. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Paul George. The Clippers broke ground on their new arena, set to open in Inglewood in 2024. I've seen the footprint. You fly right into LAX, and you see it every time. It's going to be beautiful.
And that'll be huge for the Clips. And they're trying to create their own identity in Southern California. Having a venue just for the Clippers will help.
First trip to the line for him here.
And when you shoot 86 from the line like he did last season, you usually cash in on those opportunities.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Ball passes to Okogie. A three-pointer off the mark. Clippers trail by 6. To the paint. Durant with the steal. Booker with it. George picks him up. And Booker kicks to Paul. Pass to Ayton. Back to Booker. There's the pass to Okogie. Now Booker. He's got 9. Launches it, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Clippers have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. George looking around. There's the dish to Gordon. KD against Leonard. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
That's tenacious play in the paint from Kawhi, just insisting on getting to that shot.
Paul with the ball. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Kicks to Ayton. Back to Paul. Out to the wing. Ayton, the pass to Durant. And then Durant with the dunk.
Putting on a clinic tonight. Durant can use either hand to break you down off the dribble.
And so it's Phoenix with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Coach Tyronn Lue. Tyronn, what problems are you seeing out there?
Just be able to make shots. We just got to relax. We just got to keep playing.
Thanks for your time, Tyronn. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Now, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
So with George on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Batum is out there with Morris. Then there's Norman Powell. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Plumlee in at the center.
And you just look at what Marcus Morris has done in his career.
Well, such a solid forward in the game right now, averaging over double digits in the last 8 years. But it's been that expansion and the fact that he can step behind the three-point line and be as deadly as he's been the past couple seasons. It's been a remarkable, consistent offensive production for his career. And Payne just playing eyes-up basketball, seeing that opportunity.
Westbrook kicks to Powell. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Out to Morris. Stolen by Warren. And up the court come the Suns on the break. Baisley passes to Ross. Payne up top. He's covered by Westbrook. Here's Ross. And the layup's good off the glass. Ross has got his first points in this one.
I tell you what, he came out of that locker room raring to go.
Pass to Plumlee. Batum for three. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Batum getting the ball and just really relaxing on that, Jay.
Pass to Payne. Warren against Batum. Goes up on the block. Plumlee with the steal. It's Powell with the drive. 2 points. That one goes.
Well, Norman Powell is big and strong and stocky, so he gets in that gap. He's like a bowling ball. He can take a hit.
Payne kicks to Ross. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. They get Russell Westbrook.
Yeah, easy call.
The Suns shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
Clippers trail by 4. Passes to Batum. In the corner, Powell with it. Fires the three. And another three for the Clippers.
Yeah, you can't let Powell find shots at the arc like that, especially when he's got that kind of rhythm.
Payne dishes to Ross. Powell pulls it in. Los Angeles has gone a very strong 4 for 5 from three-point land in the ball game. And Batum kicks to Plumlee. With the step back. Outside for Batum. Here's Morris. Back to Batum. Wants to get it to Biyombo and does. Here's Baisley. He's covered by Westbrook. The shot by Baisley, no good. Morris against Warren. Stolen by Warren. Ross passes to Biyombo. Back to Ross. He kicks it to Payne. And the call on the shot. He sends him to the line.
Well, you like the role that Cam has accepted as a guy who comes in and gives immediate energy and impact to the offense. He does a little bit of everything, but he certainly is a spark plug.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Andre Ayton's checked in for Bismack Biyombo. Kevin Durant comes in for Baisley. Okogie's checked in for Warren. And it's Booker in for Ross. Los Angeles calls timeout. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Paul checked in for the Suns. And then for Los Angeles, Leonard comes in for Marcus Morris. And George is subbed in for Russell Westbrook. And the Clippers call time here. .124 left in the third. And Batum kicks to Leonard. Lets it go. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
And the team leans on him for moments like this where they need him to dominate offensively.
Booker, good.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
Here's Plumlee. Outside for George. Leonard with no one around. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
And it felt like Powell had the shot, but good job of feeding the open man.
Ayton, the pass to Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
Going to the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Well, there's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Here's Powell, rejected by Booker. Puts the move on. Ayton, the pass to Paul. Here's Booker. Durant with a screen on Leonard.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for the Phoenix Suns. And he continues to torment them from... And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Ayton is out there with Durant, and it's Okogie in at the three, the small forward. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Here's George. And there's the pass to Batum. Just 5 to shoot. Powell finds Zubac. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Zubac has got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here. It's for Los Angeles. Now here's Paul. He feeds it to Booker. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
It's going to go on Norman Powell.
Booker looks so often to shoot from the perimeter or coming off of screens. You got to stay down on this pump fake.
And team-wide, they've been terrific from the line here. Just one of those nights when the confidence has spread from one player to the next.
Outside Leonard. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
Already such a complete offensive player, yet every year Kawhi Leonard develops his handle just a little bit more.
Paul passes to Okogie. On the wing, Booker. Here's Okogie beyond the arc. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
Kind of like playing indirectly, little to no defense on that possession, and the easiest three-pointer you can imagine.
Los Angeles calls timeout. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard SuperLu as he talked with the team. He told his guys, tempo, more tempo. We've got to be quicker into transition. Push the ball. Let's get some opportunities before the defense can set up. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thanks.
You look at the career of Paul George, and it's those passing numbers that have greatly improved, and he's an effective playmaker.
Leonard with the steal. And now the fast break. George with the ball. And George with the stop.
And you talk about clutch plays, I mean, defensively and offensively, and we saw it right there.
On the wing, Booker, defended by George. And that one's good, Ayton.
Well, you bump me, and I'm going to bump you back as Ayton, not afraid to get physical with the defender.
George dishes to Leonard. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Yeah, that's careless defense, though. I mean, he's one player you can ill afford to let run free. He just loves to be a money player in the fourth quarter.
Pass to Booker. Outside, Katie. Here's Paul. No good that time. IT that time from Leonard. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. They trail by 3. Outside for Batum. Pass to Zubac. Good, nice job down low.
And if you give Batum some time to survey the floor, he'll find an open teammate.
Paul passes to Okogie. Outside, Katie. Paul outside. Back to Katie. Leonard with the steal. Outside, Batum to take the lead. Oh, and they take the lead. And the Clippers lead by 1. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for Los Angeles.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
Another part of the credit has to go to what they did on the inside, blocking shots. I mean, super scrappy defensively and just affecting a lot of the opportunities that their opponents were putting up.
Paul passes to Okogie. Dishes it to KD. Batum with the steal. And the Clippers another fast break opportunity here. Here's Leonard, and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
I mean, this is a battle-tested young player. Leonard's willing to put the team on his back when they really need a bucket.
Timeout called, the Suns. They trail by 3. We've got 1:28 left in the 4th quarter. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the 4th quarter. Here's Paul. He dishes it to KD. Passes it to Okogie. Screened by Durant. Powell with the steal. Here's Leonard. Here's Zubac. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And now a 5-point Clipper lead.
Well, go ahead and try to stop Kawhi Leonard. He'll just move the ball to the open man.
The pass to Ayton. Kicks it out to Booker. And they get it. Yes! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
Outside, Batum. Fast break, here come the Suns. Jumps up. Money!
That is world class.
I've seen that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
And the Clippers call time here.
Let's make some noise. We are
40 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Outside, George. And it's off from 3-point range. A big-time possession here.
Yeah, and their hearts must be going 100 miles an hour right now.
Drafted first overall, Ayton has had to deal with some high expectations from the very start of his career. He's looking to deliver right here.
He knocks down the clutch free throw. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 2-point ball game.
Ice in the veins right there. They're one stop away from winning this thing.
KD against Leonard. And he goes big with the dunk right over DeAndre Ayton.
And now the go-to guy in these situations. Leonard can handle that kind of pressure in the big moment as well as anyone.
And Booker kicks to Paul. To the left wing. Okogie for 3. Can't knock in the 3. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. And small and power forwards, Leonard and Batum. Paul George is out there with Powell, and it's Zubac in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. It's rebounded by Leonard. Los Angeles has gone to 3-point range 7 times tonight, knocked down 5 of them. Here's George. That one's not going to go. And Phoenix will come the other way. Ayton kicks to Booker. That's to Paul. Lays it up and banks it in. Paul's got the first points here in the overtime period for Phoenix. George against Booker. Zubac a screen on Booker. Zubac the pass to Pop. Offline with his three. The Suns leading. Dish now to Ayton. Here's a Kogi. Paul passes to Booker. Jacks up a three, and he swishes it right through. That's now 26 points for Devin Booker.
That's why Devin Booker has the ball for moments just like that.
And the Clippers call time here. They're trailing by 4. 1:49 left to play in OT, and this battle continuing. Gordon's checked in from foul. Clippers trail by 4. Outside, George. And it's George finishing it off.
Paul George stepping up big time.
And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Phoenix Suns. About 90 seconds off the clock here in the extra period. Kogi, the pass to Booker. 5 on the clock. Pass to Kogi. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Leonard with the steal. Kicks it to Gordon. Pass to Zubac. Here's George, and it's George finishing it off.
Yeah, Paul George sharpening his swords now. Love to see him take that shot.
Ball finds Booker. Ayton a screen on George. Booker outside. To the wing on the left. There's the pass to Ayton. Kicks it out to Paul.
And they sent the wrong guy to the line here. Paul tends to make the most of every trip he takes to the strike.
It's the first, and that gives them the lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 2-point ball game.
He is absolutely the guy you want at the line in that situation. It just shows you how much he loves these moments.
Leonard kicks to Gordon. Back to Leonard to take the lead. Paul grabs the board. There's 21 seconds left in overtime. And Booker throws it down.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
George with no one around. No good with the triple.
Second team foul.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second.
2 shots.
And he ends up making the second, and that puts them up by 5. So the Suns win it. They escape with a victory, although they needed an extra period to get it done.
Yeah, but what a great game. I mean, both.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
A look at the Lakers as they get off the team bus after arriving at the arena. Pumped up to go after a road win here tonight. And it's the Suns to start out. And the Lakers starting five. Davis out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then it's D'Angelo Russell. Then there's LeBron James. And it's Reeves in at the 2. Now here's Booker. Paul finds Booker. And here's Durant. Shot clock at 6. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's on LeBron James.
He is one of the longer wings in the game. Durant knows a thing or two about drawing fouls.
And both free throws good for Durant. And both teams tonight unafraid to run offense through their bigs, Grant. Talk about the value of being able to do that.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it just speaks to how both teams can beat you in multiple ways of playing. I think it can lead to higher percentage looks with the bigs running the offense. You can strike a nice balance between inside and out, which coaches are preaching right now.
There's the 3. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Durant's got 5 now.
If Durant can find just a slice of an opening at the arc, he'll take it. His accuracy is just that good.
James, that's good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Paul passes to Durant. Here's Okogie. It's Booker on the wing. Beyond the arc. Another 3 for Phoenix.
You know, of all the things Okogie does well, his passing tends to get overshadowed at times. I mean, easy to see how creative he is on this feed.
Now here's Russell. Here's James. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
When you look at the career that LeBron has put together, one of the all-time greats, amazingly lived up to the hype he had coming out of high school.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And the immense pressure LeBron has had since day 1 of the NBA. Many others would have folded, Grant.
They're very true, B.A. The expectations he had were just insane. Anything less than a top 5 player all time would be a disappointment. That's not fair to ask of any player coming into the league, much less a high schooler.
The Suns need to get off a shot. And Booker puts up a deep 3. That 3 off target. Had some space there after the pump fake. Takes the 3. The Lakers with another miss.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's Okogie. Checked by James. Outside Durant. Pass to Booker. Rebounded by the Lakers. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And stolen by Durant. Here's Paul. Durant with it. Now Vanderbilt defending. Here's Okogie. Inside. Ayton. And the layup is good off the glass.
Yeah, this is where Ayton's comfortable operating, using his height and array of inside moves to his advantage.
Here's James. And slam dunk by James.
You know, guys, that's what he does. He just loves to play that kind of attacking basketball.
We've got 1:55 left to play in the first quarter. Outside Paul. Here's Durant. No luck on that one. And the Lakers going the other way now.
Perhaps the biggest surprise in the league last year, the Lakers missing the playoffs. Before the season, lots of people had them winning it all.
And the Lakers making a change here. Beasley's checked in. Here's James. He has 6. It's going to be on LeBron James. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
1:36 left in the first quarter here. Paul for 3. James with the rebound. And a disappointing 2021-22 season for the Lakers, Clark. What went wrong?
Well, they just couldn't stay healthy, BA, and we know that's such a critical component when you're talking about trying to win it all. I mean, you got to be healthy. Injuries to LeBron and AD, they missed a combined 78 games. You're not winning anything when your top players don't play at least 80% of your games. It's not happening. That's almost a full season missed between those two guys. And so when you're older, sometimes the injury bugaboo can jump up and bite you, and it sure got the Lakers last season.
Phoenix calls timeout. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 8 so far. Paul against Russell. Back to Paul. On the wing, Durant. The kick out to Paul. Launches a 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
You know, Paul's really gotten better at the catch-and-shoot jump shot. It looks a lot easier for him now than it did earlier in his career. Smooth rhythm and smooth release, too.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Beasley against Booker. Here's Ayton. That shot off the mark. Davis with the defensive effort. The Lakers trail. James left side. No good that time.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
To the middle. Davis, the pass to Vanderbilt. Can't get the go-ahead bucket. Stolen by Vanderbilt. With 4 on the clock. And finished off by Davis.
Boy, Davis, a game-wrecking presence around the basket. Excellent agility for a big guy.
Phoenix calls timeout. Durant for 3. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. So at the end of 1 quarter.
Ladies and gentlemen, your son's youth dance team.
And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
I really like how they're knifing inside with confidence, exploiting any openings they see in the defense, taking advantage.
And something else I've noticed is how they've been able to cause turnovers and take advantage of them on the offensive end, not wasting those extra chances at all.
The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Josh Okogie is out there with Kevin Durant, and it's Ayton in at the 5. That's the Suns' 5 as we get into the second quarter. Nice shot by Okogie. Okogie's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
It is a welcome sign for sure. When Okogie connects from deep, it really expands his offensive game.
Making sure of it with the 2-hand slam, BA.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
And last year's outcome, so unfortunate for Paul and the Phoenix Suns, Greg.
Yeah, BA, I mean, the best record in the league by 8 games. You know, it kind of seemed like Paul might finally get that ring. Just a heartbreaking loss for them against Dallas in Game 7.
You know, that's just sloppy basketball, giving away a possession. No real reason for that turnover.
Booker against Beasley. Fades back. Rebounded by the Lakers. Here's Russell. And Chris Paul clears it away. The Suns have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Down low. And stolen by Vanderbilt. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Here's James. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
You know, it's not only his size and strength and athleticism, but Davis's timing is so special. That's why he boards it so well.
Here's Okogie. Paul passes to Aiden. Left side Booker. Now here's Durant. Oh, wow. Drew the con. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
People were worried that
The previous play is good for you.
but with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the...
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And he hits the first of 3. Well, as you know, Grant, this game can be so hard on your body. As a player, how do you determine the difference between being hurt versus being injured?
It's a great question, B.A. Look, sometimes as players, you need someone to protect them from themselves. Today's game, the teams today are so smart about protecting players and preventing things from getting worse. But it really comes down to the players, the doctors, the team overall, just being smart and having a big picture about the injuries. Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
Pass to Aiden. Stolen by Davis. Russell to pass to James. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It goes on Kevin Durant.
So physically powerful. A tough task to defend LeBron inside.
2 shots.
And the second free throw is good. Phoenix has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Beasley against Booker. Outside Paul. Shot is up. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
And book it for Vanderbilt.
Exactly what you want from your point guard. Nice dime to the open teammate by Russell.
Paul with it. Russell covering. Okogie on the wing. Launches it. And again, it's the Suns missing. The Lakers have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. It's Beasley on the wing. Outside Vanderbilt. It's James on the wing.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Throws it up high. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Here's Booker. And Booker with the jam.
Those long arms of Durant helping on the break there. KD still got it all started there.
Davis, the pass to James. And it's James with the jam.
How about the bounce?
We could call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied.
He's a highlight reel, always on the launch pad.
Back to Okogie. James with a steal. Up top, Davis. He's guarded by Paul. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
Shooting for Los Angeles.
That free throw good from James.
Word has it that LeBron spends over $1 million keeping his body in shape. I think that's a big reason why he's been able to enjoy such a long career, making that kind of investment into the tool of his trade.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten 6 of 9 attempts to go in the second. Looking good. And it's all from three-point range. For Phoenix, they've got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. Okogie on the wing. Pass to Aiden. Stolen by Davis. Fast break. Here come the Lakers. Russell with the ball. And it's Paul picking him up. And yep, it's good. Russell's gotten his first bucket of the night.
On the fast break, D'Angelo gets a good release down court, finishes the job there.
Here's Durant driving inside. Rejected by James. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 5 rebounds in the game. Ball against Russell. Booker for 3. It doesn't go for him.
Phoenix foul. Chris Paul. Second personal foul.
Free throw, no good for Russell.
Guys, it's always good to see a young player start to mature in front of our eyes, and Russell has been that kind of guy. He's done a great job figuring out how to become a better leader.
And so it's LeBron James making things.
Your son, 23. The Lakers, 30.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. You know, LeBron James has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Phoenix calls timeout.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
That's right, son. Time to make some noise for you, son, Dancer. That was your son, Dancer tag team, everyone. Get loud for them once again. Get on your feet right now, crowd, and turn the fire on for people. Give a big hand to your son, Dancer tag team. Make some
The Lakers in the lead, and so in the game for Los Angeles. Jared Vanderbilt out there with Davis. Then there's LeBron James. Then it's D'Angelo Russell. And it's Beasley in at the 2 spot. Pass to Russell. Here's James. He's guarded by Paul. And there's James on the assist by Russell. James has got 24.
This game, another feather in LeBron's cap, and by now he's got a lot of feathers in a lot of caps. What a night.
Booker finds Durant. Here he goes. And Durant with the big finish.
The reverse slam, that was sweet.
Ah, the finesse on full display.
Yes, sir. Power and grace. That had it all.
Now, here is James. He's got 24. Out to Beasley. Paul against Russell. Back to Beasley. 4 on the clock. Davis. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Davis has got 6.
Great anticipation off the missed shot.
Oh, his timing was impeccable.
And if you're the defensive team, it just kills you to give up baskets like that.
A great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
To the paint. Pass to Paul. It's Booker on the wing. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Already a terrific career for Booker. 3-time All-Star, and then last year he was named to the All-NBA first team. Just a big honor.
And with Booker, it's not just the scoring. Grant, he does a little bit of everything.
Hey, B.A., I mean, you go back and look at last season. He had career highs in rebounds, steals, blocks. I mean, he's learned how to affect the game, even when his shot isn't falling, which is rare. Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Here's Durant, and it's slammed in by Durant.
And, you know, once Durant notices a lane, you're toast. I mean, using his long strides to get inside fast, unstoppable.
Here's James. Kevin Durant with a rebound. The Suns trailing. Outside Booker. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. The kick to Durant. Fires the 3. James with the rebound. James has got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Russell. Outside Vanderbilt. James inside, guarded by Durant. Shot's good by James. James has got 6 points in the quarter. Here's Durant, rejected by James.
Great anticipation that time from LeBron. He sees the shot forming and gets there to swat it down.
Free throw, no good for Russell.
At the line for the Lakers, D'Angelo Russell.
The Lakers have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. And now we've got an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Oh, the officials are calling a technical foul here. You don't see this too often, but they tried to call for a timeout when they had none left.
A total lack of awareness there. Didn't seem to know they were out of timeouts. You don't expect to see that at this level.
Grant, he just completely lost his concentration, I think. Should have been paying better attention at that moment. And here are the Suns now. The Lakers getting their last shot to go. Durant inside. James is there. Rebound by the Lakers.
And now I think they've got to be really careful with the defensive end. They're over the limit much earlier than they should be.
Free throw, no good for Russell.
Shooting the technical free throw, D'Angelo Russell.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. It's hauled in by the Suns. Hayden's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the NBA markets itself behind the star players, but Commissioner Adam Silver understands what makes the game tick. He said, quote, "This is a team sport. In order to truly win championships and compete at the highest level, all the players have to come together."
So true, Allie. Thank you. Free throw is good from Russell. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Davis. And there's James from the arc. Okogie pulls down the board.
That's a look he couldn't pass up. He just couldn't get it to go.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Both free throws good from James. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. And Anthony Davis on the NBA's top 75 list. Grant, you think that was a controversial selection?
Well, I mean, it was mostly due to how young Davis still is. You can't argue with the all-NBA selection and numbers. And, of course, being a recent champion may have put him over the top.
Now here's Booker. He's got 7. Sinks it from distance.
Well, Booker can just bury you from the arc if you let him. He's a pretty efficient range shooter.
Out to Beasley. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Russell's got 3 assists in the game.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Lakers.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
And, you know, they've been stupendous challenging shots and protecting the rim. Their block numbers really reinforce what we've seen from them in terms of rim protection.
55 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Okogie. Left side Booker. For 3, Durant. Pure from 3-point range. Durant's got 7 now in this quarter.
I mean, what a generational talent. KD, deadly from the corner.
Davis drawing the double team. For 3, James. And again, the Lakers, no good. The Suns have gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Hayden finds Booker. Back to Hayden. Pass to Okogie. Just 5 to shoot. Fades and shoots. Davis with a rebound. Davis has got 11 rebounds in the game. And it's blocked by Davis.
Davis's anticipation and timing, so good at the defensive end. This guy is a shot blocking machine.
Booker for 3. Oh, at the buzzer! Wow!
I didn't think he was going to...
And so it's Los Angeles closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. Back after this. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Kevin Durant, and it's Okogie in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Warren's checked in for Paul. Here's James. And it's James with the jam.
Boom! LeBron. He's still got major bounce and force on the fly.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Way back in the 2020 NBA bubble, seems like that was years ago. T.J. Warren was unstoppable. Averaged nearly 27 points and 6 boards in those 10 games he played in the bubble.
Well, following the bubble, Warren missed nearly 2 full seasons of play.
Yeah, really a shame, B.A., because he was on a trajectory as a scorer that had him approaching elite status, but he was kept out back-to-back seasons with consecutive stress fractures in his left foot. But through hard work, Warren has recovered, and I hope he can regain the form he showed in 2020.
That's a tough walk back to the showers. I'm pretty sure he'd like to have a couple of those plays back.
Baisley, he's checked in for the Suns. And for the Lakers, they're shooting an efficient 57% tonight. Beasley misses. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Booker, the pass to Warren. Puts up a 3. Rebounded by LeBron.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
It's hauled in by the Suns. Durant's got 5 rebounds tonight. And out of bounds, Los Angeles will have it.
And even losing big, you have to maintain composure if you want to avoid embarrassment.
The Suns making a switch here. Payne's checked in. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Yeah, the defense has to be careful with LeBron. I mean, he's a clever shooter who knows how to draw fouls. He uses his body really well.
Greg is checked in for Okogie. Both free throws good from James. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock.
If you're looking for ways to help your team, that's last on the list.
Hey, that's crazy there. I mean, insanity. At least wait until you get across half court. My goodness.
It's so sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop.
Tell you what, you'd hate to be the guy having the responsibility of guarding him.
Booker against Russell. Back to Payne. Pass to Durant. Drives to the hoop. Rebounded by the Lakers. James passes to Russell. To the inside. Yet another steal from him. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. You gotta love it.
Boy, that's an example of Durant's basketball IQ and awareness, both platinum level.
James attacking. Deflected. Booker for 3 from deep. For 3. The shot misses. And Los Angeles the other way now. Here's James. Here's Davis. And finished off by Davis.
It's clear that Davis loves to put on the show for the fans, and putting on the show is exactly what he's doing.
And he commits the intentional foul.
First personal foul. 4th team foul.
The Lakers have gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. James attacking. And James throws it down.
Well, he seems ageless at times, guys. Somehow, some way, LeBron continues to rip off these insane sequences time and time again. Remarkable.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there, and of course that one was just crazy. He's putting the team on his back. Incredible scoring performance thus far.
Right side Payne. Lets the three fly. Rebound by the Lakers. Beasley's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And, you know, this will be a big victory for them. They came out and executed their game plan, and what a huge win for the Lakers.
And, of course, they really dominated in the paint tonight.
They obviously came in looking to impose their will, attack the heart and soul of that defense, and it led to a lot of good looks.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for LeBron James.
Boy, this game really had his name all over it. I mean, he relished being the guy to carry the load offensively.
And again, it's the Suns missing. On offense, here are the Lakers. They're on a 17-6 run. Out to Beasley, and they go to the intentional foul.
Man, you know what? We'll give them some credit for battling today, but this one is just about over.
Simply delaying the inevitable here. I mean, at this point, even if they miss the free throws, there's not enough time left.
When you look at all the turnovers, boy, what a way to drive your coach crazy.
Yeah, your game plan means nothing if your players can't execute.
Outside Payne. 5 on the clock. Up and over Russell. It's Booker on the wing. Here's the 3. The rebound by Beasley.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And it's the Lakers ball. Outside for Davis. Up top Beasley. James outside. No good with the triple. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Torrey Craig. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
And that's how you defend. He wasn't showing any mercy with that swat.
That's exactly what a team needs when they're playing from behind. Energetic defense.
And they get it back. And that's an intentional foul.
3rd personal foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
When you talk about two-way impact on a game, AD might be the top guy in the league. I mean, when he's healthy, he's a menace on defense with that length.
Allie, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
with two conference rivals set to clash yet again.
Yeah, we're going to see some added effort and intensity, and don't be surprised if it gets a little chippy.
And now the Lakers starting group. They've got Anthony Davis. LeBron James is out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then it's Russell, and it's Reeves in at the 2. Zubac's no good.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
From deep. They grab their own miss. James outside, takes the 3, connects from three-point range.
Savvy ball movement by Anthony Davis, making good use of his floor vision.
George against Russell. And George, here we go. And George with the stuff.
Get out of his way.
No way the D was going to slow him down. Pass to Russell, stolen by Gordon. And now running up the court. Leonard pushing it up. And then Leonard with the dunk.
And you see Kawhi's hustle in transition, always putting himself in position to succeed.
Smitty, expectations have been so high for this Clippers team in recent seasons with the addition of Kawhi and the addition of Paul George and the other great parts around him.
They've got a lot of terrific players, Kevin. On paper, they look playoff ready. So those expectations aren't so misplaced.
Now, here is George. And it's George finishing it off.
Long and athletic, PG-13 is a terror when he reaches the cup.
James outside. And James throws it down hard.
And this is how you fire up your teammates. LeBron with a 10 on that one.
And that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Batum's checked in. Lonnie Walker, he's checked in for the Lakers. Now here's Gordon. And Davis sends it back.
The combination of agility and reach makes AD a lethal defender, capable of sending shots back from anywhere.
George with the ball. He's picked up by Walker. Batum a screen on LeBron. Here's Leonard. And the rejection by James.
Merciless swat by LeBron. There are no easy looks when King James is on you.
No good that time. The Clippers in the lead. Outside Batum. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And it's blocked by Gordon. Clippers have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Here's Batum. Kicks it out to Leonard. Buries it from three-point range. Leonard's got 5.
Looking at his percentages over the years, Kawhi is an elite three-point shooter. I think Leonard deserves more credit for that.
Now here's LeBron. 5 points in the game. Pass to Vanderbilt. A 3-ball. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Batum inside. Russell's there. A shot by Batum, no good. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's LeBron. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. Hard to believe, Greg, last season, LeBron missing the playoffs for just the 3rd time in his career.
And Kevin, it almost felt surreal to not have him in the playoffs. I mean, this guy's been a fixture in the postseason for almost 2 decades now. Just another bullet on LeBron's incredible resume.
To the wing right side. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And I like Russell's ability to create for others. He does what's best for the team.
George looking around. There's Gordon with the 3. No good on the shot. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. Trailing by 4. Vanderbilt gets a wide open look. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Vanderbilt's got his 2nd bucket.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And Leonard has it in the corner. Out of bounds, Clippers ball as the Clippers keep possession. .24 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Leonard on the wing. Three-pointer.
And whether or not he makes the all-defensive team, LeBron is one of the league's premier defenders.
Down low. Here's Walker. Nifty move. Batum grabs the miss. Outside Gordon. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. At the end of one, a closely... And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
For me, they made a point to attack inside early in the game, and it's paid off for them. A lot of solid looks in the paint.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
And small and power forwards, Leonard and Batum. Paul George is out there with Gordon. And it's Zubac in at the center position. They're the group out there for the Clippers starting the second quarter.
And this is how you score in transition. And Paul George, you just have to appreciate his hustle.
Reeves the pass to Vanderbilt. Pulls up. Rebound by the Clippers.
And this Lakers squad has a ton of talent, but some guys are well past their prime.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one's on Eric Gordon.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
For the Clippers, Plumlee comes in for Ivica Zubac. And Norman Powell subbed in for Eric Gordon. And what do you think, GA, is the next step for this Lakers team?
Coming off a championship not that long ago, young firepower is surely needed. These older guys can't carry a team like they used to.
Lakers trail by 4. James outside, passes to Vanderbilt. Here's Reeves, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by George.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
An active competitor, Russell won't go down without a fight, especially around the rim.
And there's the pass to Leonard. Powell, no one around him, and another 3 for the Clippers.
Talented, driven, he puts constant pressure on your defense.
George against Russell. Vanderbilt, good, and the assist goes to Russell. Vanderbilt's got 9.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
And George kicks to Powell. Leonard inside, covered by LeBron. Outside for Batum. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Great off-ball positioning by Batum, making himself a scoring option.
Quarter 2, and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And home court advantage can give teams a huge lift. Greg, how different is it playing in front of the hometown fans?
It's huge. I mean, they give you energy. You don't want to let them down, so you tend to dig a little deeper when you're playing at home.
Now, here's George. 8 points for him. Leonard attacking.
And Kawhi Leonard with multiple finals MVPs, putting him in elite company.
GA, not many guys have done it ever. The only other current players, KD and LeBron. That should tell you just how special the Claw is. Well, Kawhi has always been an elite defender, but he's become just as fearsome on the offensive end. You can tell he never stops working on his game.
Russell Westbrook in for Paul George. James finds Russell. Back to James.
2 minutes remain in the
Out to Russell. Shot clock at 5 for 3. Oh, that's blocked.
A sneaky present at the defensive end. Nicholas Batum was all over that shot.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Covington's checked in. And the Lakers with possession here. 6-point game. And it's good, 2 points.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Plumlee with a screen on Russell. Westbrook against Russell. Westbrook passes to Plumlee. Leonard kicks to Powell. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Powell's got the lead up to 7 now for the Clippers.
It's no secret that Kawhi has focused on improving his passing. Great look there.
Here's Reeves, guarded by Powell. Here's Vanderbilt. Reeves the pass to Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
All AD needs is solid inside positioning. Once he has this, he's clear for takeoff.
It's stolen. Russell with it. Westbrook picks him up. Lakers working the ball around now. Vanderbilt the pass to Davis. Back to Vanderbilt. And Robert Covington picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And we've got a lineup change here for the Lakers.
substitution on the court.
40 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And Walker kicks to Hachimura. Walker's shot is off. Clippers leading by 5. Deflects the pass. Westbrook dishes to Leonard. Back to Westbrook. Takes it out to Covington. And another 3 for the Clippers.
For Robert Covington, that 3 ball from the corner pocket is money.
Now here's Schroeder. And it's Hachimura in the corner. Good if it goes. No good on the last second attempt there. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great... And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You look at Jared Vanderbilt, what a contribution.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steal.
Well, if you want to get into your offense quickly before the defense can set up, creating turnovers is a great way to do it.
So the Lakers 5 right now. Mohamed Bamba is out there with Rui Hachimura. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. Then it's Malik Beasley. And it's Walker in at the 3, the small forward. And Steve, for a lot of reasons, last year was a very frustrating season for the Lakers.
Reason why Kevin, LeBron, and AD were out for extended periods. Russell Westbrook didn't really fit in at first. They missed the playoffs. Keep in mind, lots of people picked the Lakers to win it all.
Here's Schroeder following the basket by Russell Westbrook. Here's Hachimura. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Hachimura's got his first points of the game.
And the confidence Hachimura has in himself, knows he can score from this area when given the chance.
Over in the corner, Batum. He feeds it to Plumlee. Clock at 6. Westbrook. And finished off by Plumlee.
For a number of seasons, Russell Westbrook has averaged double-digit assists.
Beasley outside. Feeds it to Walker. Back to Beasley. Inside. Powell with the steal. Westbrook with it. Now guarded by Schroeder. Powell for 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. And now a 10-point Clipper lead.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
Robert Covington's checked in for the Clippers.
Now, into the lineup for your
Clippers on defense. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Schroeder finds Hachimura. Back to Schroeder. Covington with the steal. Here's Highland. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
The Clippers have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
For decades, the Clippers were almost directionless, but they found their place in the NBA, becoming a franchise that competes in the West.
Bamba passes to Schroeder. Here's Beasley. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
To the middle. And Plumlee gets it to go on the assist by Powell. Plumlee's got his second basket of the game. And the West, we know, is very difficult. But Steve, for the Clippers, how much of their success is tied to their identity?
Kevin, a lot of it. They become a hard-nosed team, hanging their hat on defense, playing together, making opponents earn everything they get.
And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
And it's Norman Powell with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. And Robert Covington picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
On the inbound. And it's Davis missing. And here are the Clippers. They're on an 11-2 run. To the inside. Powell. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. Powell's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
What it was, they are getting better shots, which has gotten them into a rhythm, and they're knocking down everything.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Here's LeBron. Off with the layup.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout, or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
Vanderbilt finds Davis, controls the rebound, and puts it back up and in.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Outside, Covington. Driving the lane, it's Powell on the wing. Over to the wing. Here's Highland. Powell, the pass to Highland. Back to Powell. Great D that time from Davis. And it's Davis with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. They trail by 14.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Now here's Westbrook. Pass to Highland. Powell for three. And James pulls it down. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Plumlee with the steal. The Clippers shooting their fourth attempt at the free throw line right here.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws. So those are numbers you'll be happy with.
Big group substitution here for the Clippers. There's 25 seconds left to play in the third. Outside Gordon. Pass to Leonard. Takes it out to Covington. No good on the triple. James outside. 1 second left.
You know what Kawhi brings to the table defensively. He can switch one.
And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up, keep the ball moving. We're going to keep the defense on his heels.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. They've got Gordon Robert Covington out there with Ivica Zubac. Then there's Kawhi Leonard, and it's George in at the 1. That's who's out there for the Clippers.
If you're getting AD the ball in the painted area, your offense is doing something right.
Covington, a screen on Russell. Here's George driving in, and then George with the jam.
Insane move by Paul George, a high flyer who can create in midair.
Russell kicks to Vanderbilt, and that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession. The Lakers with the ball. It's a 13-point game. James in the post. Leonard's there, and it's in there.
And nice touch from the inside. I'm a fan of when LeBron just burrows his way inside and takes advantage.
Now, here's George. Leonard, the pass to Zubac. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Outside, George. Outside, Covington. 5 to shoot. Kicks it out to Leonard. There's the triple. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
Man, that's a tough call for the ref to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
On the wing, James. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. 3T that time from Leonard. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
Smart ball handling from them in this one. Passing around to get ahead of the defense and putting it in the hands of ready shooters.
And they've also been steady from the three-point line and doing a good job creating room for their shooters and then converting.
Now, here's George. Covington kicks to Leonard. Driving to the basket. Zubac the pass to Leonard. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
A uncontested shot at the rim. You have to compete at all times.
Now here's LeBron up top for Vanderbilt. To the left wing, inside, Covington with the steal. Clippers leading by 18. To the middle. Gordon with it. Back to George. And he drives in. Leonard attacking. It's Covington on the wing. Leans from outside. The shot, no good. And it's the Lakers the other way. Here's Davis. And he makes that one. And it's 6 points for Davis.
That's just good basketball. Can't ask for a better look.
George against Russell. Outside, George. This is it to Zubac. Covington wide open. He fires. And the 3 ball is good.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
And Jared Vanderbilt gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. 3rd team foul.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Leonard looking around. Outside, George.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Clippers.
The bench gave him a big lift in this game.
Hey, listen, Kevin, anytime your reserves can perform at a level that high, it puts you in an excellent position to win the game.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Norman Powell.
And how many times throughout the course of the evening did he make a momentum-changing play? I thought his relentlessness really keyed their success.
And George kicks to Covington, to the paint, down to 5 on the shot clock. Davis with it. George picks him up. And it's Davis missing. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. Here's Covington. The shot from the low post is good. And the Clippers lead by 19.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
Diversified scoring in this one for them.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
Now, here's George. Shot clock at 6. Outside Gordon. And the rejection by LeBron. The pass to Vanderbilt. Outside Russell. Here's Reeves. And a miss there on the triple. So the Clippers winning this one easily. It was a tape. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining.
A look from before as the Clippers made their way to the locker room, hoping to put on a show for their home fans tonight. So the Clippers win the tip. Here are the 5 for the Suns. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Okogie in at the 3, the small forward. Last year, the Clippers finishing 8th in the West. However, they missed the playoffs, Doris.
Right, B.A., but keep in mind, they didn't have Kawhi for the entire season. No Paul George for most of the season. In fact, I thought SLA-UA did an incredible coaching job getting that team to the 8th spot. They just went on to lose 2 tough games in the play-in tournament.
Durant with it, and it's Leonard picking him up. It's stolen. And the jam by George.
That is Paul George, the incredible vertical and the unbelievable creativity.
For 3, Durant. And he can't get that one.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Here's Leonard. Kevin Durant pulls it in. And just over a minute played here to start the game. Here's Okogie on the take. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Wow, that explosive first step. Josh Okogie sees a driving lane and says, yes, sir, I'm finishing this one.
And for Paul George, playing close to home on a title contending team, it's a tremendous opportunity, Grant.
And back with the Pacers, he twice made the Eastern Conference Finals. But without a doubt, this is the most talented team he's ever been a part of.
Boy, when we talk about those elite two-way threats, Paul George's name is certainly high on everyone's list. You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Durant, the pass to Booker. Fade away. And that comes off the assist by Durant. And we know how dominant George can be on both ends of the floor, Doris.
Well, consider he's a great scorer, a 3-level scorer, and then he's able to guard perimeter and post players. That combination of size, length, athleticism, he continues to be a major threat in this league. Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Well, free throw attempt numbers indicate just how difficult someone is to guard. Booker certainly in the hard-to-check category.
Both free throws good from Booker. Here's George. Pass to Leonard. Uses the glass on the layup.
Yeah, really smart move by Paul George. Feeds a ready shooter instead of forcing his own shot.
Powell against Paul. Here's Booker. And Booker with the jam.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
The Clippers have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. George passes to Zubac. They double him with Ayton, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Zubac.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
The Clippers call timeout. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Booker with a screen on Powell. Outside Booker. Paul finds Booker. Oh, got a piece of it. It's stolen by Leonard. Count it. The defender is called for the block, and he could turn this into a 3-point play. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Clippers?
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
And boy, have they started out quick, running the floor, taking advantage of their speed.
And Kawhi Leonard, one of 3 perimeter players to win back-to-back Defensive Player of the Year awards. It's him, Sidney Moncrief, and a young Dennis Rodman.
Now here's Booker. He has 7, and the foul called on Nick Batum. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
And it's the Suns with the ball. Trailing by 2. No one covering. Booker's got 9 points. And for his career, Kawhi Leonard has more steals than fouls, Greg.
You know, B.A., he and Jimmy Butler, I believe, the only two players to achieve that after a decade in the league. A pretty remarkable achievement. I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Minute 32 left in the first. Paul passes to Booker. Outside Paul. Durant with a screen on Powell. Inside. Durant with it. He's picked up by Zubac. Durant's shot is off. Powell passes to Leonard. And now we've got an intentional foul.
It has to be interesting when you're bringing the ball up the court and Kawhi Leonard is the guy coming to meet you. This guy is the embodiment of an elite defender.
And Leonard drops them both. Leonard really has shown very few cracks in his defensive game over the years, Doris.
B.A., I think it's a combination of things. Certainly the physical attributes. He's really long. He's got unbelievable lateral quickness. His defensive instincts and IQ are just off the charts. This guy is as disruptive, a defensive force as we have seen.
Here's Powell. The Suns getting their last shot to go. And he makes it.
Okay, we see the mid-range game of Norman Powell starting to take shape, doing work.
Paul against Powell. Durant has the open look. It's rebounded by Zubac.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
Durant against George. Pass to Leonard. Now here's George. He's covered closely. 5 to shoot. Leonard on the wing. The three-pointer off the mark. Here's Okogie. Outside Paul. The scoring is fast and furious as we end the first. Clippers ahead. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Clippers guys.
It's all about the strong inside-out game in the first period. It really helped them get some clean looks down low.
It is great when you can get that established early because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Suns. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with Josh Okogie, and it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And you listen to the great defenders. They talk about disrupting the rhythm of a score. Doris, how do they accomplish that?
I think it can occur, Brian, in any number of ways. The first thought you have, obviously, is being physical, obviously within the rules. You can try to deny touches. You can try to deny spots on the floor that players are trying to get to. It can also be psychological. Try to get under the skin of the offensive player you're contending with.
Paul passes to Durant. And here's Booker. They double-team Durant. Back to Booker. Driving to the basket. And Booker with the jam.
Woo-hoo, that was an explosive move by Devin Booker. Decks it and finishes.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. Clippers. Plumlee's checked in for Zubac. Gordon comes in for Powell. And it's Russell Westbrook in for Paul George. Westbrook, the pass to Batum. Gordon down low. Booker defending. Here's Leonard. And that one goes. 4 for 7 for him so far.
Well, once he's in the painted area, you can see the level of aggression goes up for Kawhi Leonard.
Pass to Booker. Back to Paul. Booker, the pass to Durant. And a miss there on the triple. The Clippers in the lead. Westbrook outside. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, Russell Westbrook, over the history of his career, has always thrived near the basket. That is beautifully done.
Paul passes to Booker. Ball against Westbrook. Pass to Okogie. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Up top, Gordon. Booker defending. Gordon, the pass to Plumlee. Batum outside. Leonard on the wing. The shake. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
What you love about Mason Plumlee is there's a level of professionalism in terms of his effort and energy. He brings it every single night.
The free throw drops for Leonard. And you know, Doris, in addition to the effort Plumlee puts out there, he's a dependable scorer in tight.
BA, he's going to get the vast majority of his scoring opportunities in the painted area. He can finish with either hand, and what is so underrated about his game, his ability to find people, to pass the basketball in tight spaces.
The free throw drops for Leonard.
I think fans can appreciate Kawhi's understated and quiet personality because between the lines, there's a level of focus and competitive spirit, and most importantly, productivity that you can really appreciate.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. And it's stolen by Plumlee.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
The free throw drops for Leonard. And it's the Clippers ball. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. Out to Gordon. Pass to Leonard. Here's Westbrook. Down low. Plumlee passes to Batum. Drills it from deep. And the Clippers lead by 16.
Batum's ability to knock down threes and stretch out that defense, such a vital part of this offense.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
The Suns have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. And here they come. Gordon, the pass to Leonard. Now Westbrook. To the paint. Plumlee. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Now here's Westbrook. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game.
You can make the case Russell Westbrook elite in the history of the game at the point guard position. How about those hops?
Here's Paul. Here's Booker. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Booker's got 13 now.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Westbrook, the pass to Gordon. And here's Leonard. Pass to Plumlee. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard. He has 6.
While he is deliberate, Kawhi Leonard reads the defense and knows when and where to put a pass. That was beautifully done.
Paul passes to Booker. Out of bounds. It'll be the Clippers ball. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Now here's Westbrook. Leonard on the wing. To the middle. Here's Plumlee. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
And I think obviously we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
The first free throw is good.
If you are a defender guarding Kevin Durant, you have got to have great stamina, both mentally and physically. He is as well-rounded an offensive player as the game has ever seen. And boy, good night when he starts to cook.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers up 19 points as the quarter comes to a close. And they've done well in limiting Durant's production, making him uncomfortable and getting him out of rhythm. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks so much, guys. Zoo, a strong first half.
Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game. With the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. It's been one outstanding game from Kawhi Leonard.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Robert Covington is out there with Marcus Morris. Then it's Norman Powell. Then there's Ivica Zubac. And it's Highland in at the point guard. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. And the Clippers with the ball, following the score by Phoenix. Here's Zubac. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Zubac has got his first 2 points.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Now here's Paul. No good on the three. Powell outside to the paint. Here's Morris. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
I'll tell you, you have to take pride in finishing through contact. You get the sense Marcus Morris relishes that chance.
Something you can't deny about Marcus Morris. He is a passionate player.
On and off the court, this guy is highly competitive. He's a leader in the locker room. His playing style, to me, would fit with any organization. Smart and tough.
4 on the clock. The Suns need to get off a shot. Here's Okogie. The kick out to Paul. Lets it go from deep. The Clippers grab the miss. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Morris passes to Covington. Now here's Powell. Into the lane. That one is off. Booker with the defensive effort. Phoenix has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Here's Highland down low. Doesn't go for him. Now the Suns take it the other way. Out of bounds. The Clippers will keep possession. Two minutes gone in this third quarter now. Morris with it. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Powell finds Zubac. Another shot.
Well, you can see he's an improving defensive presence, right? DeAndre Ayton has got to commit and do what it takes.
Durant, the pass to Paul. It's Booker on the wing. Back to Okogie. It's Booker on the wing. Tries to snap the cold streak. Back to Ayton. Over Morris. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. That one on Morris.
You get a sense there of how challenging it is to guard DeAndre Ayton. Gets good position, makes the defense react.
And the first one at the line is good. Ayton hits them both.
I'll tell you, this guy already a double-double threat nightly, and DeAndre Ayton's ceiling is still high. Now, he's got to go ahead and reach those expectations by putting in the work.
Here's Highland. Boy, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Oh, they get a hand on it. Shot clock at 5. It's Covington on the wing. Ooh, Durant with some nice D.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Here's Ayton. It's Booker on the wing. Durant against Covington.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
1:46 left to play in the third quarter. And Ayton gets it to go.
Passing may be the most overlooked aspect of Kevin Durant's game, but you know he wants his teammates to feel good.
Here's Highland. Out to Powell. Morris with it. Now guarded by Booker. And Powell with the stuff.
You know, that's using speed and quickness to combat size. By the time the defense reacts, it's far too late.
Powell against Booker. To the wing, right side. Ball finds Booker. That three's off the mark.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
The kick out to Morris. It's Covington on the wing. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. And the Suns pushing it up now. And Durant with the big finish.
Josh Okogie's ability to create offense for his team with his defensive ability on display right there.
Here's Highland. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Here's Covington. Ooh, Ayton with the block. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Booker. And the Clippers will go for a different look here. Plumlee's checked in for Zubats. Batum comes in for Covington. Leonard's checked in for Morris. And it's Paul George in for Highland.
Right now, the game is coming easy to Kawhi Leonard. He's in rhythm, and he knows it.
Here's Okogie. It's stolen by Leonard. In transition, here come the Clippers. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Powell's shot is off. The Suns have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Pass to Okogie. And here's Durant, guarded by Batum. Booker for 3. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Durant's got 4 assists in the game.
In this situation, Devin Booker on the catch will never hesitate.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. Clippers ahead, up by 16. And top. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court for the Suns, getting the fourth quarter going. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Josh Okogie is out there with Kevin Durant. And it's Ayton in its center, filling out the middle. Booker finds Paul. 4-3. Rebound by the Clippers. Now Leonard. Pass to George. Fires for 3. Counted from distance. And the Clippers lead by 21.
Well, Paul George is a big-time scorer, and it matters not where he is, but you give him a corner 3, he'll take it.
Here's a 3 from Paul. Good work defensively by Leonard. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
And things are definitely working offensively. A balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
Outside Booker. Durant, pass to Booker. Here's Okogie. Back to Booker. Pass to Durant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's Paul. And that comes off the assist by Durant. Durant's got his 5th assist in this one.
Working inside, Chris Paul has the ability to outsmart the opposition and makes himself a good shot opportunity.
Here's Plumlee. He's covered by Ayton. Leonard outside. Fires from deep. And that bucket makes him 6 for 10 in the contest.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
Oh, man. Talk about hang time. What a wicked double clutch finish.
Hey, when you have that kind of space, you're allowed to get fancy. George outside. Leonard on the wing. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Durant finds Booker. Outside Paul. It's stolen by Leonard. It's George on the wing. Batum outside. Pass to Leonard. Powell outside. Jacks up a three. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 7 rebounds in the game. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
He pushed a little too hard there trying to close the gap. And yes, he paid the price.
That's a big miscue, and you hate to see that happen at this point in the game.
Russell Westbrook, he's checked in for Los Angeles. We're in the final quarter play here, 3 minutes in, and as Westbrook gets older, he's indicated that he's not looking to change how he plays, Grant.
And that can be a double-edged sword, B.A. You love his aggression and confidence, but you wonder how his game will hold up as his athleticism goes.
This guy is not only incredibly talented, but Russell Westbrook has been a tireless worker, almost obsessive in improving his craft.
Ayton inside. Plumlee on him. And the Suns miss again. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Leonard outside. Pass to Plumlee. Out to Leonard. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Phoenix ball.
Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Clippers.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Kawhi Leonard.
I think his steals tell the story. This guy was a disruptive force, and I don't think you can underestimate how important it is for a team to have someone in that role.
Plumlee passes to Leonard. Clock at 6, and stolen by Durant. And the Suns pushing it up now. On the wing, Durant. Up and in on the layup.
But Kevin Durant has the kind of handle and creativity to get by defensive players off the dribble drive. Nicely done.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
Plumlee down low. He's covered by Ayton. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Ayton. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he'll sit the rest of this one out. No good on the free throw. And he can't hit the second. And here's Paul. Pass to Okogie. Back to Paul. Here's Okogie to the inside. Out of bounds. It'll be the Clippers' ball. Now here's Westbrook. So it's the Clippers winning this one easily. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
All right, let's send it down to Allie LaForce. All right, Allie, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce.
say does.
Well, we expect to see sparks flying down in the paint tonight. Greg, a couple of very talented centers matching up head-to-head in this one.
But with the way the game is played today, we could see them battling at the arc. Modern bigs make their presence felt now all over the floor.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. And it's Durant. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. And it's Bazley into the power forward. Russell with it. He's picked up by KD. From deep LeBron. Phoenix grabs the miss. Tipped away. And stolen by Russell. James in the post. It's rebounded by Paul. And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. It's a three-point game. And Phoenix with another turnover here. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And finished off by Davis.
What do you want? Agility, he's got it. Height, he's got it. Davis has every advantage on this play. Defenses just can't effectively counter.
That'll be a 5-second call. And just about a minute into the first quarter. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Does anybody else think it's just too easy for AD sometimes? Just an easy board in football.
The shot by Bazley, no good. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. We've seen the Suns get back to being one of the league's elite passing teams, RJ.
That was the trademark of the Steve Nash era. And look, they've returned to a brand of team-first basketball. It's allowed them to join the ranks of some of the top teams in this league.
That one misses. Right, here's a classic NBA question. Who's been the best franchise in league history? Celtics or the Lakers?
Come on, Kevin. You are putting me on the spot. But I'd go with the Lakers. More superstars over the years. And I think that 2000s run with Kobe and company, that put them ahead in my estimation.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
And it's slammed in by Davis.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Now the pass to James. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Now, here is Russell. Over to the left wing. Vanderbilt gets a wide open look. Off target from outside.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Los Angeles has gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Reeves the pass to James. Traps in the tray.
And that's the improvement of his game. You got to guard Bron close at the perimeter. He can be so efficient from out there.
Ayton the screen for 3. Booker and Davis sends it back. Out of bounds. Suns ball as Phoenix keeps possession. And the Suns call their first time out of the game.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And coach called his timeout to try and reset things on offense. Shake them up a bit so they can hopefully start getting some shots to fall.
They get a hand on it. LeBron with it. Guarded now by Durant. Reeves the pass to Davis. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Kevin Durant. That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
Here's Russell. In the corner, it's James. Fires for 3. Here's Davis, and he banks in the layup. Davis has got 8.
I'm going to be honest. Like, Anthony Davis could do this all night. Inside the paint, his frame just gives him too much of an advantage.
You know, Richard, we don't talk about it much, but Chris Paul's free throw shooting has always been rock solid.
Yeah, we're not going to see teams use a hack and push strategy, that's for sure. He's been 90% or over multiple times in his career.
Now here's James. And James throws it down.
And come on, what are you doing when Bron is pulling off those dribble moves? Like, if you're the defense, you just keep it pushing.
Took the opportunity when he saw it.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
James finds Davis. There's the 3. And LeBron James good for 3. 8 points for him.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. The shot's good from Vanderbilt. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Lakers. And here's Booker from the arc. Knocked away. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. And here are the Lakers. They're on a 19-5 run here. Nice move. Russell kicks to Davis. Here's Vanderbilt. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Baisley passes to Ayton. From down in the low post, it goes.
And padding that field goal percentage, just hard to stop Ayton when he gets the ball that deep.
Here's LeBron. Pass to Vanderbilt. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Passes it to Baisley. Now Kevin Durant. Now the dish to Booker. Back to KD. And stolen by James. For Los Angeles, they have missed both free throws they've attempted tonight. And that one misses. Timeout called, the Suns.
Some timeouts you just know you're going to get yelled at. And with these turnovers, I'm going to tell you it's not going to be a very pleasant timeout.
Once again, your Laker girls dance team.
Now James. He's got 8. Feeds to Davis. Here's Vanderbilt. 3-pointers off the mark. It's stolen by Davis. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Los Angeles. He notched 8 points.
Give a big round of applause to your
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing in the game?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
We've got Jared Vanderbilt. He's out there with Davis. D'Angelo Russell out there with LeBron James. And it's Reeves in at the 2. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter. Right side Davis. Back to James. And James throws it down.
This is classic LeBron leaping off the floor for a powerful dunk.
RJ, I remember it clearly when LeBron James joined the Lakers back in 2018.
Yeah, I remember it too because everyone kept asking me where he was going. I didn't know, but this is year 5 for LeBron in LA. And obviously, even with that 2020 title, this town, they asked for more. And 3 of these years have been rocky. 2 of the times missing the postseason in the first-round exit, the first one of Bron's career.
Yeah, LeBron is not used to that at all, is he? Not playing in the postseason.
Nope.
That one's good. The Laker lead is cut down now to just 9 in the bucket from Baisley. The drive by James.
With his athletic ability, LeBron drives with purpose. He wants to put the D in a difficult position whenever he gets the chance.
Here's KD. And Kevin Durant with the slam.
Okay, KD put a little extra on that one.
James outside. And James throws it down.
Get him the ball anywhere close to the hoop. That thing is over.
Now here's Durant, and it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Durant. Lakers leading by 11. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Russell with a wide open look. Hits the three-point bomb. Russell's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Phoenix has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Paisley passes to KD. And the Suns call time.
And now in the final year of his contract, D'Angelo Russell trying to get back to that all-star level and the promise that got him that last 4-year deal.
Ayton kicks to KD. And then Durant with the dunk.
Totally unselfish play there from Ayton. Sends the ball to someone with a wide open look.
And after a lackluster performance in last year's playoffs, Russell has some making up to do.
Yeah, and the efficiency has been a problem. Now, if you're a player whose primary value is at the offensive end, you can't just be a volume scorer. And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window.
Good form on the jump shot. Russell's ability to stretch the floor makes him even more valuable.
That one's good. The Laker lead has got back down to 12 with the bucket from Durant.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Darius Bazley. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Suns on defense. Here's LeBron. He clangs that one off the back iron and down it falls. LeBron's got 12 points now in the quarter. Paul outside. Lets the three fly. And here's Booker from the arc. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
And this is what Paul is known for. He is a shrewd distributor with a pass-first mentality.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much. The reviews have been good for the league's moves to eliminate foul calls on non-basketball moves. The NBA said it wanted the game to be played, not manipulated. Draymond Green says it helps to know that you'll have more of a fair opportunity as a defender. Guys can't just cheat the system. Kevin, back to you.
That's great to see, David. Thank you. 1:11 left to play in the first half. And here is LeBron. He's got 20. Vanderbilt misses.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
Outside Durant. Back to Paul, and stolen by Russell. Davis with it. Now guarded by Ayton. The Lakers moving the ball around. Russell from long range. That's tipped.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from three.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Davis, the pass to Reeves. Good on the triple. Reeves has got 4 points now in the quarter.
With as much defensive attention as AD gets, those passing lanes will be open for him, and those are the passes he needs to make.
Here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. LeBron James on the wing. And there's the call on Durant. That's his third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. He's 0 of 2 at the line in this one. And that trip coming up empty, missing both. And so it's Los Angeles. Okay, David, much appreciated.
Let's hear it right now for the Jabberwocky.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. What can you say? LeBron James, what an impressive effort today.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Cameron Payne is out there with Terrence Ross. And there's Bismack Biyombo. Then there's Warren. And it's Baisley in at the four-man position. Timeout call, the Suns. The Suns making a change here. Shamet's checked in. Richard, so much of today's NBA defense is about covering the pick and roll. And as a player, is that something you enjoyed, taking on that challenge of covering the screen roll game?
You only enjoy that challenge because you are a competitor and you want to win. Is it something that I'm doing on my own? Is it something that I'm doing in my spare time? Probably not. I can think of more fun things to do.
Exactly. It is not, and there are so many variations, right, of the screen roll that you can defend it as many ways as you can run it.
And these players are so talented that they can stop from three. You have to guard them at the half-court line. Before, you could guard them at the three-point line. Now you got to meet them at half-court, and there's screens all over the place. It's miserable.
Schroeder kicks to Beasley. And it's Beasley finishing it off.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Back to Warren. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
He just has a knack for finding openings in the defense. You can describe Warren as opportunistic.
Both free throws good from Warren. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far.
Just because he's bounced around, let's not forget what Schroeder can bring to a team.
Absolutely. He is a solid playmaker. He's gifted at getting to the rim. He's got the speed, he's got the craftiness, and he's a pesky defender. All the things you want in a guard.
Payne gets a wide open look. Drains it from beyond the arc. Payne's got his first 3 points of the game.
The D just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
Nobody near Schroeder, and they come right back with their own three-pointer.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge. You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up, oh yeah, you're done.
Schroeder looking over the floor. And stolen by Payne. For Phoenix, they have looked good at the line. And they're perfect in 4 attempts.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
Suns trail by 9. With the crossover. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
Yeah, and I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way and just really reacted too late.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And guys, don't think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Biyombo, the pass to Ross. Sinks the triple.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
But it took them a little while to get there. Just goes to show, as long as you persevere, you'll figure your way out.
Schroeder dishes to Walker. Takes it out to Schroeder. Lots of room. Offensive rebound. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Lakers lead by 8.
The activity from Bamba when he's playing with a high motor, watch out.
And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
Warren, the pass to Biyombo. And that's a foul called on Malik Beasley. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
1:35 left in the third quarter. Fires it up. Payne can't hit.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
For guys like Lonnie Walker, one and done, it's a tough transition to the NBA.
Yeah, just look at Lonnie. Barely plays his first year out of school. Year 2, just 6 points a game. He's made steady improvements every year. That's a normal path for those one and done players.
Phoenix calls timeout. And the Suns here with a different look. Andre Ayton's checked in for Landry Shamet. Kevin Durant comes in for T.J. Warren. Devin Booker, he's checked in for Terrence Ross. And Paul subbed in for Cameron Payne. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. It's Russell with the drive.
That time, Russell just sneaks in there on the drive. Defender couldn't react in time, and that was all she wrote.
This is his first free throw of the game.
At about an 82% clip a season ago, so I'm sure he'll take those numbers.
Paul against Russell. Booker outside. Phoenix, no good that time either.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. Phoenix calls timeout.
At the line for 2. Suns, timeout. Get up, get down. It's your Lakers breaker. A big round of applause for the Lakers breaker.
First free throw is good. That misses, so he splits the free throws. For his position, DeAndre Ayton is exceptionally well equipped.
Yeah, are you talking about those long arms, that 7'6" wingspan? Yeah, those will help you knock away a few shots or pluck down a few rebounds out of the air. That is no question.
Back to Walker. Out to the right wing. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Vanderbilt. Misses off the right iron. Suns trail by 11. KD finds Paul. Here's the three. Drills it from outside. Paul's got 8 points.
You can't let Paul get room to shoot from downtown. That's a recipe for disaster.
Davis with it. He's picked up by Paul. Here's Russell. Lays it up off the glass. 10 points for him.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers heading to the... And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime dropping ability.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. We've got D'Angelo Russell. Davis is out there with Jared Vanderbilt. And it's LeBron James. And it's Reeves in at the 2. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Lakers.
One of the most accomplished players in the game. Durant's sole focus is to continue contending for titles.
Suns trail by 6. Booker outside. Shoots a fader. Rebound the Lakers. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Reeves gets the bucket.
High IQ pass by LeBron. He reads the floor and gets it to the open shooter.
Paul kicks to KD. Biombo, the pass to Paul. Now the Lakers on the break. Floats it up for James. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Making it look easy. LeBron James, old man, can still get up with the alley-oop finish.
Pass to Booker. Fires the three. Phoenix, no good that time either.
And as long as he keeps missing from deep, the D will keep letting him fire away. He's just off from range right now.
And Russell gets it to go.
Cognizant of the entire court. Russell aware of where the defenders are and really does a great job creating opportunities.
And here's Davis for three. The Lakers rebound. LeBron kicks to Russell. And stolen by Ayton. And up the court come the Suns on the break. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Durant, that's good.
Hard to stop Durant when he's set up like this. He's so well positioned to score.
LeBron James on the wing, defended by Durant. And it's sent back by KD. From the corner. And that's an air ball. Not even close. Los Angeles leading by 11. Here's James. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Concentration off the charts. A chance for LeBron James to add one more.
And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for Phoenix. And the pass to Biombo. Booker in the corner. Back to Biombo. Pass to Paul. Durant kicks to Paul. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Biombo. Second shot opportunity. Booker with no one around. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
And Booker just dominates in such an effortless fashion. The game comes naturally to him.
Russell left side. Lets it go from deep. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
And there's another turnover by the Suns. And here are the Lakers. They're on a 13-4 run right now. Passes to Reeves. And stolen by Booker. And Paul with a clear path to the hoop. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
So clever and decisive in transition. Paul is fantastic at keeping defenders guessing and off balance.
LeBron outside, and James picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Suns trail by 13. Booker, right side. Combo dishes to Booker. Shot from the top of the key. Kept alive. Biombo kicks to KD. Jacks up a 3. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals. 5 for 8 in the game.
This is almost hard to watch because this should be a tough shot. But Durant makes the game look so smooth.
Vanderbilt fouls James, and there's the call on Durant. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
Second team foul.
And stolen by Ayton.
The defense had the pass well anticipated. They know the offense wants to get that ball inside.
The lead now in single digits.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. LeBron James on the wing. The feed to Davis. Over Ayton. Davis kicks to James. Shot clock at 5. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. And there's the call on James. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Second team.
And so here's Phoenix, trailing here by 8. Here's Here's Paul.
And nice hustle by Russell, trying to make himself into more of a two-way player.
Ayton inside. He's guarded by Davis. Ayton, the pass to Durant. From the arc. It counts. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And we have seen this from Durant before. When the game is on the line, he comes alive.
And so they foul intentionally. Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. He's off on the free throw and able to get that second one to drop in.
I think everybody knows how good LeBron James is, but the thing that makes it remarkable is the longevity of his talent, and he is still leading the way for his team.
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up.
guys who have spent tons of time in the league, Brent.
And these guys know each other so well, BA. Whether it's this team or playing on other teams, they've seen these faces. They recognize the moves. We'll see tonight who can outthink the other.
So here's the Clippers starting group. Leonard and Batum, the duo at forward. Norman Powell out there with Paul George. And it's Zubats in at center, locking down the middle.
And it felt like Powell had the shot, but good job of feeding the open man.
James against Powell. And that one's good. James.
Sometimes with that much of a height advantage, resistance is futile.
George against James. Pass to Powell. The steal. George against James.
LeBron sometimes will show him off. The handle's right there, pretty sick, slicing up the defense that time.
Yeah, back in the day when I was playing, the Clippers were always an easy win. Now, LA is consistently a playoff team. Boy, oh boy, how times have changed. The BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Pass to Gabriel. Back to Russell. James with the ball. On the take. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. James has got 6. And your last year in the league, the 12-13 season. You played for the Clippers.
Yes, I did. And a great team at that. Blake Griffin, CP3, all in their primes. We won the division for the first time in Clippers history. Team record 56 wins. That year was big in the turnaround for LA. Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure. James. Pass to Russell. Out to James. There's the triple. Batum pulls it in. The Clippers have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. It's George with the drive. Crafty move. Now here's Leonard, tightly guarded. Batum, pass to Leonard. Back to Batum, just 5 to shoot. Here's George, and Davis with the block.
Oh, that reach is so dangerous. AD uses it so well.
And it's James with the jam.
Come on now, what a talent. Slips through the lane and just flushes it home.
Oh, the D feeling some shame right there. That was big league. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And the standout skill of Paul George is the fact that on both ends of the court, he's going to affect the outcome of the game.
And George is the kind of versatile player that every team is looking for, Brent.
Yeah, BA, with all of that experience, he's able to switch on so many different guys, and he understands what it is they're trying to do. And then on the offensive end, he just scores in a myriad of ways. He's hitting threes, he's driving, he's dunking, he's making plays. PG, the complete package.
Now here's Russell. Oh, deflected. Here's Vanderbilt. And no good, trying to use the glass. 1:52 left in the first quarter. Leonard with the ball. Now Vanderbilt defending. George. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket.
Well, that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Batum pulls it in.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Pass to Zubats. And it's slammed in by Zubats.
Well, go ahead and try to stop Kawhi Leonard, and he'll just move the ball to the open man.
James against Leonard. James passes to Russell. George with a steal. And it's the Clippers on the break. On up the court. Back to Powell. Leonard outside. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
I love the patience, the tactical mindset of Leonard. He's so good at picking his spots, especially on the pick and roll.
Here's James. And it's James with the jam.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
George passes to Batum. Driving in. Out to Leonard. Inside. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
That's a smart read from Powell. He analyzed the play there and made the right pass.
Pass to Gabriel. It's James on the wing. And it's James with the jam.
Earning his money on the interior tonight. That's a nice move.
And here's Batum. George, right side. With one on the clock. And that's not going to go. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Clippers.
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
We've got Jared Vanderbilt. D'Angelo Russell is out there with LeBron James. Then there's Davis, and it's Gabriel in at the four-man position. That's the group for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter. Now here's Russell. Back to James. 6 on the shot clock. And slam dunk by James.
Usually a LeBron-led team is going to have points coming from all the players on the floor, but right now LeBron calling his own number.
Pass to Plumlee. Cuts off the pass. Outside Vanderbilt. Down low. Here's Gabriel. And that misses. That would have put him up. And the league finally moving to curtail take fouls in transition. You like the change?
Well, I think everybody's ready for that. The best part of NBA action, BA, as you know, is fast break basketball. So to get more 3-on-2s or 3-on-1s, lob plays, and guys taking off and throwing down monster dunks, I'm all for it.
Now here's Westbrook. Pass to Plumlee. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Gordon. The shot comes out. Good work defensively by James. The Lakers trail. Russell, the pass to James. And here's Vanderbilt from the arc. Plumlee pulls down the board. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Here's Westbrook. And Westbrook slams it home.
And the drive game is Russell Westbrook's A move. You know it's coming. Still can't stop it.
And we've heard LeBron James say he's obsessed with win or bust. And this Lakers franchise certainly has that same approach. But aside from their 2020 title, there's been a lot of frustration. Now, can he and the Lakers get back where they expect to be?
Plumlee, a screen on Russell. Pass to Covington. This one for 3. Hits a three-pointer. Covington's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Covington must prefer that. He gets a great rhythm on the catch and shoot.
Here's James. And slam dunk by James.
You love his attack mentality. Never settling. Always keeping the pressure on.
Pass to Gordon. Now Leonard. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Leonard's got 7 points.
What an advantage it is to have someone like Leonard. Everyone knows the shot clock is running down, but they also know that he'll get up a good shot either way.
Here's Vanderbilt, and Vanderbilt slams it in.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
Gordon outside. Out to Leonard. He can't hit that time. And it's the Lakers the other way. And Davis slams it home.
That's an emphatic dunk coming from Anthony Davis.
Covington, a screen on Russell. Pass to Covington. Gordon with it. Out to Leonard. It's stolen by James. And stolen by Covington. 1:11 left in the first half of this one. Gordon, the pass to Plumlee. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line to try to make it a three-point play. Paul George, he's checked in for Gordon.
And you oftentimes hear about players at peace with their game. Well, that is Eric Gordon, a knockdown shooter with physicality. Plenty of room for that in today's NBA.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Now here's Westbrook. Pass to George. And George with the jam.
And this is how you become a triple-double machine like Russell. You get the ball to the easy open shot.
James against Leonard. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
I love the aggressiveness. He's been on fire the entire first half and continues to strike while the iron's hot.
The Clippers have gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. Covington, a screen on Russell. Here's Westbrook. Pass to Covington. Back to Westbrook. Rebound, Anthony Davis. Davis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Gabriel. Outside Vanderbilt. The 3 is up. Back to Davis. Here's Gabriel. Russell from outside. That one no good. And so it's LeBron James making it.
27. The Clippers. 26. Put your hands together. Get loud for the Jabberwockies.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. You know, LeBron James has been exceptional here, guys.
He's been on the attack, playing hard and going right to the rim.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
Checking out the group for SuperLu to start the second half. Mason Plumlee out there with Robert Covington. Then there's Marcus Morris. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Gordon in at the 2. Here's Schroeder. And the Lakers get it back. Pass to Reeves. A second to shoot. He's off on that one. Excellent D there from Westbrook.
Well, still a few years out, but the Clippers have to be excited about moving into their own arena in 2024. So much innovation has gone into the design of the building, and it just looks incredible.
Here's Bamba, and it's Bamba finishing strong.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Timeout called, the Clippers.
Get up, get loud. It's your Lakers.
And a new group getting ready for the Clippers. Zubats, he's checked in for Plumlee. Batum comes in for Covington. Powell, he's checked in for Gordon. And it's Highland in for Russell Westbrook. Amen. And the Clippers felt they needed to build their own arena to establish some identity.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That they could be their own franchise away from the shared building with the Lakers. And for so long in LA, they've been treated as sort of the second-rate team. And that just shouldn't happen. So having their own arena, that's moving them well into the right direction.
Now here's Powell. Shot clock at 5. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Mamba, the pass to Hachimura. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Hey, it's what every youth coach says. Follow your shot. This is why you do it, for those easy putbacks.
Powell outside. He takes it in. Here's Batum. Off target from 3-point range.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
The Clippers trail. Here's Morris. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Here's Reeves. It's rebounded by Zubats. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Powell for three. Morris on the wing. Here's Zubats. And it's slammed in by Zubats.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, BA.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. Here's Reeves. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Yeah, you got to be careful with Schroeder. He's explosive, and he's good at finding his way to the line because he uses that quickness well.
He hits the second from the line.
And just one of the most impressive titles in league history, guys. The 2020 Lakers winning it all in the Orlando bubble. A testament to LeBron James and that team.
Now here's Powell to the paint. And the ball out of play. Lakers will have it. Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed. You know, that 2020 bubble title for the Lakers. What made it so difficult?
You know, BA, the mental grind of all that time in the bubble. 3 months in the same place. NBA players are used to being in 4 cities in a week. So it really was a different kind of challenge for them.
Got a piece of it.
Well, these blocks by Schroeder has got to get his teammates going. They're more rare than they are commonplace, but Schroeder getting in there with good hands.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim. That's how you finish in the open floor.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, BA.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand. Now here's Brown.
And trust me, Dennis Schroeder would love to score the basketball, but his ability to set up his teammates is also effective.
And Troy Brown is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. So for the Clippers, Plumlee's checked in for Zubats, and Covington subbed in for Batum. To the right side. Plumlee down low, covered by Bamba, and the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. The last couple of seasons, the Clippers have shot the lights out from deep breath.
Oh, man, they've been unbelievable. Over 41% back in that 21 season. That led the NBA. So they got a nice collection of shooters on this Clippers team, and it helps when you have Paul George and Kawhi Leonard play to create great shooting opportunities. So lots of guys that can hurt you from deep.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. Here's Highland. Lays it up and banks it in.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Here's Reeves. Now covers. Here's Schroeder. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Schroeder last year accepting his role of coming off the bench and being a scorer. So whatever it is the coaching staff is asking of him, he's willing to do it.
And that'll do it for the third quarter. Lakers ahead, leading by 4. And we're just... And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we note, is peripheral vision.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Time called here. The Clippers decide to talk it over. Let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Guys, at the last break, I listened to SuperLu address the team. He told them, we've got to protect the rim with everything we've got. If we cut down on their easy looks inside, we've got them. It might mean more room for their perimeter shooters, but that's a trade-off he's willing to risk. All right, back to you guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. We've got Anthony Davis, LeBron James out there with Dennis Schroeder. Then there's Jared Vanderbilt, and it's Gabriel in at the 4. That's the Laker 5. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Lakers?
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
We also have to admire the way they've gotten out and run in transition. And they've run wide, they've run their lanes, they've been doing it with a great pace. And that's produced some easy scores.
He was all alone on that one. And it's a 10-point Laker lead.
And right there, Dennis Schroeder shows some confidence by nailing the jumper.
Westbrook against Schroeder. Batum with a screen on Schroeder. Batum outside. Shot clock at 6. Vanderbilt against Leonard from close range. Counted.
That's a great touch from the swingman as Kawhi knows that he can capitalize from that area and he can get there anytime he wants.
James up top. Leonard defending. Ooh, stolen by Westbrook. In transition, here come the Clippers. And Kawhi Leonard gets the 3.
And that's the high motor, the long strides we're always talking about with Leonard. Killing it in transition.
Davis finds James. He can't get that one to fall. Good work defensively by Leonard. The Clippers trail. Kicks it to George. Leonard outside. Pass to Westbrook. Three-pointer. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
The possession's just way more efficient, I think, here tonight. Taking smarter, better shots, moving the ball around. That's helped them to get back in the ballgame.
James passes to Vanderbilt. Out to James. Clock at 6. Oh, no good. Unable to end this run. The Clippers have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the 4th. Kicks it out to Westbrook. Zubac with a screen on Schroeder. Westbrook, the pass to Zubac. Can't cash it in from close range. The Lakers have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the 4th. 2 for 4 now. Pass to Vanderbilt. Goes back up. Outside Schroeder. Here's Gabriel. Ooh, stolen by Westbrook. George, right side. Westbrook drawing the double. Leonard against Vanderbilt to tie it up. And it's laid up and in by Leonard. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Clippers.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
Something else I've seen from them in this game is just how quick they are to capitalize on their turnover. I mean, they're pouncing on that stuff. You've got to be careful when you're handling the ball around them.
In transition, here they come to take the lead. Westbrook, the pass to Batum. Now George. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good. And for the Lakers, their shooting has been excellent so far, around 56%. A shot to stop the drought. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Russell Westbrook.
And no one's more familiar with this situation than LeBron. This team leans on him even harder in the clutch.
Russell's checked in for the Lakers. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Powell, he's checked in for Westbrook. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's a 2-point ball game.
When it's this close, he's exactly who they want at the stripe.
Pass to Leonard. Kicks it to George. The 3. Oh, nails the triple.
He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
Count it! Wow, that takes steady nerves right there.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Now here's George. 17 seconds left in the game. Russell with the ball. Pass to Gabriel. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
That's just poor clock management defensively.
Good on the first. And that'll put him up 2. He's off on the free throw. Unable to get the second one to drop. Now a timeout called by the Clippers. They're losing by 2. There's 6 seconds left in the game. Guys, your thoughts?
A chance to tie it up here.
Well, they just need a solid play right now, and coach going through his index cards to find one to get something going.
So it's a narrow victory for the Lakers. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll do it, folks.